am sitting in my balcony, which is on the 11th floor of the building. I am looking at a park. A boy is playing in a park, and I want to find the distance between the building and the park. Can I find that without actually measuring the distance? Yes, it is possible with the help of trigonometric ratios. Now there are 6 basic trigonometric ratios. Okay, so how to understand them? So let's say this is the right angle triangle ABC, where B is a 90-degree right angle. Now when I talk about this angle C as a reference angle, so for this reference angle, AB is the perpendicular and BC is the base. AC is the hypotenuse, which is the longest side. Alright. Also, I can refer AB as the opposite side with the reference angle C. Okay, opposite side. This is called the adjacent sides or adjacent side of this reference angle C. So, now the trigonometry ratio sine theta, okay, which is also called sine theta. This is the full form, sine. So, sine theta is perpendicular to hypotenuse, or I can say this is opposite to hypotenuse. Alright. Cos theta is base to hypotenuse, or I can say this is adjacent to hypotenuse. Tan theta is the ratio of sine theta to cos theta. Okay. Now first of all, let me just write the full form of this. So sine theta, sin, that is the short form of this, sine theta. Then cosine theta and tangent theta. Okay, these are 3 ratios, sine, cosine and tangent. Similarly, cosecant, secant and cotangent. Okay. Cosecant is called as cosec. So, which is nothing but the reciprocal of sine theta. Alright. So, it is nothing but h upon p, or I can say hypotenuse to opposite. Sec theta is 1 over cos theta, which is hypotenuse to base, or I can say hypotenuse to adjacent side. And cot theta is cos theta to sine theta, which is base to perpendicular, or I can say adjacent to opposite. Alright. So, it is very easy to understand. Now, how to remember them easily, okay, without memorizing anything. So, what I can do, see, we can simply use this slogan. So, some people have curly brown hair. Now, what does it mean? Some. So, S stands for sine theta. People, P, H is hypotenuse. So, sine theta is P upon H. Right? Cos theta, curly, brown, B, and H is again hypotenuse. So, cos theta is B upon H. So, you have to simply remember this. Some people have curly brown hair. So, sine theta P upon H, cos theta B upon H. Once you know this two, you can write all remaining. See, tan theta is sine theta upon cos theta. So, you can simply take the ratio. Cosec is the reciprocal of sine, sec is reciprocal of cos, and cot is reciprocal of tangent. So, only if you remember this much, you can write the remaining ratios. Right? It is very easy to remember. I hope you understood this trick. Right? Very good. Now, before we start solving the questions, now let's understand why should we learn trigonometry. So, trigonometry plays a crucial role in real life application scenarios. Okay, so here are some applications are given, but these are not this much. It's a vast field, okay, where trigonometry is applied. So, here some examples are given: navigation and geography. The GPS system totally rely on this trigonometry. Alright. Engineering and architecture, again, there are like trigonometry is playing extensively crucial role in those fields. Physics and mechanics, again, you can find motion and angular velocity and so many things, projectile motion and what not. You can use trigonometry to find those. Computer graphics and animation, wave phenomena and signal processing, also in medical, okay, imaging processing and all, computer applications. So there are so many fields where we use trigonometry. All right. So now let's understand how to solve some questions based on that. All right. Now here is our first question. So the triangle is given here. Angle A is 90 degree if you see. And we have to find this ratios. All right. So angle A is 90 degree. Now we have to find cos B. So cos B is equals to now cos theta. Okay, so that is nothing but base upon hypotenuse. Now before I find that, I find AC using the Pythagoras theorem. So AC square is equals to BC square minus AB square. Remember here AC is the hypotenuse. AC is not the hypotenuse. BC is the hypotenuse. Okay. So it is 17 square minus 8 square. When you solve this, you will get 15 square. So AC you will get 15. Alright. And now when I solve this cos B, so it is base to hypotenuse. So base is what? AB and hypotenuse is BC. So cos B equals to 8 over 17. Now tan C. So this is my first answer. Second answer, tan C. Now tan is what? Sine upon cos, which is perpendicular to base. Okay, now C is the reference angle. So this is the reference angle. With this reference angle, the opposite side is AB. Okay, and adjacent side is AC. So perpendicular is AB for us here. AB and the base is AC. Alright, and when I substitute the value, what do we get? AB is 8 to 15. So I got tan C value. Now sin square B plus cos square B. So first of all, we already found the cos B. Now sin B value also will write. So sin B is nothing but perpendicular to hypotenuse. So what I can say? The reference angle is B. So perpendicular is AC. AC to BC. So what do we get? 15 over 17. And now I can find the value of sin square B plus cos square B. So when I substitute 15 square over 17 square plus 8 square over 17 square. And when we'll simplify this, we'll get the value as 225 plus 64 over 289, which eventually that gives me 1. So the third answer is 1. And now I'll quickly find the fourth one. So what do we get? Sin B cos C. So cos C, I have to find cos C is nothing but C is the reference angle. So adjacent to hypotenuse. So cos C equals AC to BC, which is nothing but 15 to 70, and sin C. So sin C is AB to BC, which is nothing but 8 to 17. And when I substitute all the values here, so sin B is 15 upon 17 into 15 upon 17 plus 8 upon 17 into 8 upon 17. And when we simplify that, again we'll get the value 1. Alright. So this is how you can find this values. Perfect. I hope you understand this. Now cosec theta equals to square root of 5. And we have to find the ratio. Now first of all, for the reference, I'll make the right angle triangle here. And this is the reference angle theta. Now cosec theta is what? So hypotenuse to opposite side means perpendicular. So it is square root of 5 to, see here you have to imagine 1. Okay. So 1, you see you can write like this, cosec theta equals to square root of 5 over 1. If nothing is there, you can imagine 1 over here. So which is square root of 5 over 1. Now you can easily find the value of, let's say this is A, B, C here. So you can easily find the value of BC using Pythagoras theorem. So when you use Pythagoras theorem, what do we get? AC square equals to AB square plus BC square. And by solving this, you get BC square equals to AC square minus AB square, which is 5 square minus 1 square. So you'll get 5 square is, square root of 5. So this is 5 minus 1. You'll get 4. So BC is equals to 2. So here you will get 2. And now I can write the value of sin theta and cos theta. So sin theta is equals to 1 over square root 5. Cos theta equals to, I can write 2 over square root of 5. And now we can find these values. So the first one is 2 minus sin square theta minus cos square theta. Now substitute the values and simplify. So 2 minus 1 over 5 minus 4 over 5. Right? I am directly taking the square of this. And now when I simplify this, what do we get? The LCM is 5, so 10 minus 5 over 5. So I'll get 1. Alright. And the second one is 2 plus 1 over sin square theta. So 1 over sin square theta is 1 upon 5 minus cos square theta upon sin square theta. So 4 over 5 over 1 over 5. Now when I simplify this, what do we get? 2 plus 5 minus this is 4, and this gives me 3, right? So we found both the values which is asked over here. I hope you understand this. Perfect? Alright. Now here figure is given in which BC is given as 15 centimeter. Now sin B. Sin B is the reference angle here is B. So sin B is 4 over 5. Okay. Now calculate the measure of AB and AC. Alright. Also tan ADC is 1. Then we have to find the measure of CD and AD. Alright. Also we have to show this. Perfect. So now let's do it. So the given thing is sin B and BC value. So sin B, when B is the reference angle, so sin B is what? AC to AB. AC to AB. Alright. And this value is given as 4 over 5. So what I'll take is, this is 4x over 5x. And now I can apply the Pythagoras theorem to find the value of x. So I have AB square is equals to AC square plus BC square. Now I'll just apply all the values here. AB is 5x we have taken. So 5x whole square equals to AC is 4x whole square plus BC is 15. So 15 square. And now when we simplify this, I'll get 25 x square equals 16x square plus 225. And now on simplifying this, we'll get 9x square equals 225. So x square is 225 over 9. Eventually, if I'll take the, if I'll simplify this, I'll get x value is 5, right? So that means AB is how much? 5 times 5, which is 25. And AC is 4 times 5, which is 20. So I got these values. Alright. So we found AB and AC. The first question is done for us. So let me just quickly write it. AB equals to 4 times 5, which is 20. And AC is equals to 5 times 5, which is 25. So the first question is solved here. Now, if ADC is 1, ADC is 1, this angle D, tan ADC is 1. So we have to calculate the remaining thing. So for that, what I have to do is, let me just write this. So tan angle ADC equals 1. Now from this figure, what I can say, tan ADC is perpendicular to adjacent base. So it is AC to CD. It is AC to CD, which is equals to 1. Now I have the value of AC, which is 20. So I can say 20 over CD is equals to 1. So CD is equals to 20. So we got CD equals to 20. Correct? We found CD, and now hence we can find AD also, applying Pythagoras theorem. So AD square equals AC square plus CD square. And now when I simplify this, we'll get 20 square plus 20 square. So which is nothing but, when I take the square root, I'll get AD equals to 20 square root of 2. Alright. So I'll just keep this in terms of square root of 2. So we found the value of AD also and CD also. So we have these values. Alright. So we are done with this second question. Also we have to show that tan square b minus 1 upon cos square b equals to minus 1. So for that, first of all, I'll write the value of tan b. Now tan b is nothing but AC to BC. Alright. So let me just write this. Tan b equals to AC to BC. AC is 20, BC is 15. So we'll get tan b equals to 4 over 3. This is the tan b value. Okay. Now from the figure again, cos b. So cos b is what? Base to hypotenuse. So which is 15 upon 25. So let me write this. Cos b equals to BC to AB, which is equals to 15 to 25, and this gives me 3 over 5. Alright. And now I'll take LHS. LHS is nothing but tan square b minus 1 over cos square b. And now I'll substitute the values to find the value. So tan square b is 4 over 3 square minus 1 upon 3 upon 5 square. And when I simplify this, I'll get 16 over 9 minus 25 over 9. So which is nothing but negative 9 over 9. This gives me negative 1. So this is RHS. So we proved it, right? Tan square b minus cos square b equals to negative 1. This we proved, right? So hence it is proved. I hope you understood this question, right? Very important question. Alright. One more easy question. In triangle PQR, right angled at Q. So let me just quickly draw the figure. So this is PQR. Okay. And PR plus QR is given as 25 centimeter. PR plus QR equals to 25, and PQ is given as 5 centimeter. This is centimeter. So let's say this is X. So what I can say about this hypotenuse? 25 minus X, correct? Because I have taken QR as X, correct? Alright. Now first of all, we'll find the value of X by using the Pythagoras theorem. So what do we get? PQ square plus QR square equals PR square. And now when I simplify this, 5 square plus X square equals to 25 minus X whole square. Now apply the identity to simplify the right hand side. Now here 25 plus X square equals to 625 minus 50X plus X square. Very common mistake. Students are writing 25 square minus X square only. So that is wrong. Okay. You have to apply the A minus B identity to simplify this. Now when I simplify, X square is getting cancelled out. And what do we get? Here I'll get 50x. Okay. 50x equals to 600. When I again simplify this, x equals to 12, and therefore QR equals to x equals to 12 centimeter and PR equals to 25 minus 12, which is 13 centimeter, right? So we got the value of QR and PR. Now it is easy to determine the given values. So let's quickly write this. Sin P. Sin P, P is the reference angle, so QR is the perpendicular. QR to PQ, PR. Now QR is 12 upon 13. Now cos P, which is adjacent base to hypotenuse, which is PQ over PR. So this is 5 over 13 and tan P is nothing but the ratio of these two. So I'll get 12 over 13 to 5 over 13, which is nothing but 12 over 5. So we got all the three values. Alright, perfect. So easy to understand the trigonometric ratios and how to apply them. Alright. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box. If you like this video, you can share with your friends. Subscribe the channel. Alright. Thank you for watching.